Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Pathfinder Gallowspire Survivors. This is a roguelite vampire survivor style game set in the Pathfinder universe. If you like the gameplay you see, there will be a link to the Steam page in the description, and if you want to help the channel out, subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz. Let's take a look. We've actually looked at this game before, so if you haven't seen it, I'll go over the meta progression real quick. It'll be a very brief tour this time. So each character, you have 3 of them. I'm hoping they'll get more characters eventually. You have 3 of them. I believe it's still early access too, though. Actually, I could tell right here because it would say no. We're after, so hopefully we'll eventually get some. All right. So each character has a talent tree where they can unlock different attacks and different things that happen, or in some cases like this, it's just a straight buff to certain parts of their kit, and then each of them has their own sets. And you gain these from leveling up. And as you level up, you gain a bunch of gold coins and silver coins, and they go in different areas. You have cards that you can collect from shrines. Those give you small passive buffs that are constantly effective. And what you do is you collect the card, and then let's see if we can find one here real quick. There's one right there. You pay with your gold coins that you get out of chests and things. You'll see that in just a moment. And that now gives me 4% bonus to my max health. So potions are similar. They also cost gold, and you can upgrade them to do more than what they originally do. So there's a lot of layers of meta progression. So, but instead of making this a 20-minute video, we're going to go in pretty quick. I'm going to take the fighter here. The wizard is the one I have the highest level on, but we're going to take the fighter here, and I think we're going to take the rogue with us as a secondary, because that's going to give her some more experience. They have modes now. Hyper mode, I haven't quite figured out. I believe the enemies are a little bit faster, and it seems like everything's just a little bit faster. And it gives me more experience, more coins, so that's always good. Darkest dungeon mode, I believe, just kind of turns the lights down. You'll see what I mean. It basically gives you like a little light radius around you. And I actually have some cards that actually, from that collection, that actually expand that light radius, which is kind of funny because you have some cool new game. Oh, very good start. Legendary at start. Oh, you drew me so well. Let's go with her basic attack that she starts with in the game. And I was hoping to get a dagger here. We're going to re-roll that. I'd really like to get chakrams will work. Both of these characters can use a mixture of abilities, and some of the abilities actually overlap. I had a really good game yesterday with like double chakrams, where I was just chucking out chakrams and chain lightning just everywhere. It was great. Sneak attack. Yeah, she will use it. They actually do use their abilities. If you played this before, when they would just kind of only attack with like their basic abilities, and they wouldn't really use any of their ultimate stuff that you chose for them. Now they actually do, which is very cool. Let's see if we can fish out a green at least. Whoa, luck. I have so much luck today. What happened? Oh man, let's go with the hammer. I normally kind of don't go with the hammer, but I think in this case, starting with it at that level is actually going to give it a lot of upwards growth. So we likes that. See, yeah, we can double up with the chakrams again. And let's go with the flail over here. All right, and our chest, nice. Oh man, game is going so well. Or I say at the very beginning of the game. Later I'll be like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. All right, spears. I'll try and keep the decision making somewhat brief. So here's the cards thing. You get them from, here's how you collect them, which is always a good thing. I'll have to go collect that chest. You come in here and you stand, any of these things you stand in, and that gives you your card, and you can actually go, hey, I got a Steam achievement. You can actually go and basically then pay to unlock whatever feature that card does. And like I said, it's mostly passive bonuses, but it's a cool way to do it. The art's actually really nice. Let's increase our health regen by a tiny amount, but it's a tiny amount multiplied by the number of people around us, so not quite as tiny as it sounds. All right, let's grab that because I would like it to actually happen more often. Yay, vacuum. Let's go with that. Mirror shield. More of those. Yeah, not too bad. I think Darkest Dungeon mode seems to... It's either that or the Hyper mode seems to turn off the dice roll for that, which isn't too bad. I just kind of noticed that. Sword. Hey, it upgraded too. That's one of her abilities, is she can kind of sometimes upgrade her... Oh, we got a boss over here. Let's take this boss out with this first. Yeah, that was perfect jabbing. We got the flamethrower right as the boss got there. Always perfect. Oh, so nice. So nice. Oh, we are on fire here. And another one of... Oh my god, it's just... It's showering me with good stuff. Let's grab this chest now. Wow. If there's a random seed, I would like to know what this one is. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. We can just walk right there towards this thing now. Oh, there it is. It's really close. Wow. Yeah, there's the dagger. I want the dagger because I actually ended up liking all of their default attacks a lot. Like, they are all really good bread and butter attacks. So now that you can select your attack when you start, I oftentimes do just start with the basics that they used to start with by default, because I tend to find that they do really nice. Okay, we'll take that. Now, there is an interesting thing on that, and I'll try and show it to you during one of the upgrades. There we go. You'll notice there's a percentage here, and then there's a percentage here. You can go over 100%, but once you get to 100%, cards stop dropping for it. So you're limited on how many things you can do. And that chakram got packed with goodness. That was a lot of levels up into just that thing. Let's go that. This game, you will actually need some defense, like regen and stuff like that in there. Man, I've burnt all my luck. Let's do that one. Okay, fine. Yay, it upgraded. I like it when stuff like there's the kind of stuff I want to chain out. Oh, not the best roll, but we followed it up with a good one. Let's go spears. Got that potion. Oh, vacuum. I like it when levels go this good. We'll play about 20 minutes or so of this, and that way you can see. Got a nice card. Every run you're going to get pretty decent progression. Like, it doesn't feel like the meta progression is changed too much, but it feels like the meta progression is in a really good place right now, where you make some visible progress pretty much every run, and I kind of appreciate that. That's a nice thing to have. All right, we don't want to be teleported. We want this. We want this. We're running. We're running. There we go. If you go teleport, it's a little faster, but now I'll run back there. I would never make it there, otherwise I'd think about trying. Bling. I think it's about 3 floors, I believe. So we might, as long as I don't make the decision process like too extremely long, we should be able to do that pretty good. Hopefully we'll get to the boss. Yeah, the new balance actually. This feels nice. This feels like I'm scaling just about fast enough, and I think that the combination of like regular level ups and the legendaries is kind of balancing out somewhat, because I get a lot of gray ones in there too. Normally I get a lot of blues on both sides, but then again, I've never seen that many legendaries. Oh, let's go. Shoot. That is crazy. That is super fun though. Like, this is, oh yeah, give me more loot, all the loot. All right, there's I think it's the rogue that has one of the passive. Oh, let's do this. We know this was the closest thing because the others weren't on our radar. Oh, yeah. Apparently, it just wanted to even out for those legendaries. All right, yeah, there we go. We need a second attack here, but I don't really want the rapier, personally. More potions, though. I'll take more potions. Where do I go with the... Okay, well, there's more stuff this way, too, so... I was like, do I want to turn back? Maybe not. Ooh. Ooh, that one's not too bad. See, one of the reasons that you want to get your levels up as kind of as fast as possible is... Get that flail in there. Very nice, very nice. With the auto upgrade on the... One of the reasons you want to get your... Ooh, we're getting good amount of cards, too. Like I said, you can see, like, you're not... They're not being, like, skimpy on this. You actually get legitimate power-ups every single time you're doing something, which is very, very nice. All those cards, they were kind of low in the percentage, but they buffed them recently in this patch, and a lot of them are like 1-2%. So as you're collecting them, you really get some really good power up on them. Like I've with that and with the balance pass that they did, this feels like it's just... I'm in a little bit of danger, but it would be more like I had to make mistakes to lose this, and I think that's what you kind of want, because you kind of want just... If you have anybody who's like... When you lose, you want to kind of feel like it was your own fault. That's what I'd say. Not that you didn't accidentally get the RNG. Sometimes in the roguelites that is fun, like Balatro and some of the others, and some of them are very RNG dependent, and that's fun. This one is definitely... I like the fact that it's like, okay, if I'm going to die, it's going to be because I did something dumb. Which does happen. We're going for cards. He likes the cards. Ooh, man, I'm just... The cards came in between, like, the last... They were just put in the last time I covered the game. And one of the things about doing these videos, trying to get as many of them out as possible, since that's what YouTube demands, is I end up, like... playing a lot of games, and I don't get to touch a lot of them as deeply as I would normally do, because it's like, that's why I keep a couple that just kind of rotate in, and you know, like this one where if I get a good if there's a good patch, it's like, okay, let's do a video there. Games like that do help me a lot, being able to get far enough in to know it's like, oh, this is good. This isn't just good during the first couple hours. Because sometimes after about 5 or 6 hours, it's like, oh, I got to the deep part of this system. Which is not to be. Some occasional times I found that, like, some of the systems get overly grindy. Which isn't too bad, but it's hard to get into that sort of back end of the game when I'm doing, you know, basically a video. I try to 2 days off, basically Sunday and either Monday or Wednesday, where I just don't do videos. This glove has never worked out for me. Let's take it. Ooh, damn, Dread Striker. Okay. Oh, that's one of her little ability things. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually had to look at that one. Yeah, they're on the later levels. Each of the later levels gets a little bit more difficult. The bosses get a little harder. Man, we are going crazy on those. I'll have to get everything leveled up. Once you get all the way leveled up with everything to 100, at that point, pretty much everything you get out of chests is gold. So you can make if you can get them like maxed out really early in the game, you can get a ton of gold, and that is always nice on on your runs, because gold is the one thing. Gold will be your bottleneck. Just simply because I'm sure as you get better and higher into it, the meta progression, it's probably not as bad, but in the beginning, gold is going to be your bottleneck, because you're going to get a ton of cards, and they all cost like 1,000 to upgrade and everything, and you'll get character stuff, and you end up spending quite a bit of money upgrading the potions too. So it doesn't feel too bad as a bottleneck though, because like I said, if you take the rogue and you do get the chance to pick up the one that increases chest drops, a lot of times that one's got me tons of gold. Bunch of unlocks in one of the runs that I was doing to make sure I did a couple runs of this before I recorded, just to make sure that, like, okay, did I have everything semi up to, you know, how everything works. All right. I keep trying to dodge my own caltrops. Yeah. Each of the characters does have an ability down here. I actually did one of the earlier games I did. I just based that character up around that ability. It was this lady, and she did really good. That is basically constantly in shield mode the whole time, where they're doing like a ton less damage to me, and I'm regenerating hit points and everything. And it worked real nice. I was actually surprised at how well it worked. There are upgrades, but I didn't realize that they'd made it possible to play a build based off of just like your built-in thing. Let's regenerate some more. We likes to regenerate. Oh yeah, that chest, by the way, the chest cooldown is really nice. That's like, I have a bunch of cards that improved how long it takes. 2 levels. Whoa, there we go. Alright, we'll do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Darkest Dungeon little circle it's kind of funny. Alright, come on. I like this. This is a new boss. I haven't seen this boss before. Let's kill him though, because I don't think I really want him following me around, dropping around patches, chewing on my booty. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, all this experience. There's a lot of experience right in that spot. Oh. Yeah, see, now we're starting to get some gold in there, so that helps us out with our meta progression quite a bit. Get that spear upgrade. It does affect the boss, but it doesn't feel like the boss just is too much lower in... Ooh, legendaries. Nice. I mean, we only got one of them, but still nice. Oh. Oh. We're leveling all the levels. Re-roll that one. No grays at this point, please. Hey, we'll have enough time to grab that one and then move on to the next level. I need to take a sip of my drink. Oh, nice. There we go. So this is our second stage bosses. There's 3 of them. And it's kind of an interesting mechanic because you have to beat them down a little bit and then they'll disappear and another one will come out. And then you can beat him down a little bit. And, ooh, there we go. A little health. And essentially, eventually we get all 3 of them on stage at the same time. And once that happens... Alright, there we go. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, now we got all of them on the field, and they do heal, as you probably noticed, which I think is pretty... Actually, in this fight, I think it actually really works out that they do. Because, like, there's probably a few mechanics. Most of these fights have multiple mechanics, but sometimes, like, once you start getting really deep in the meta progression, sometimes you won't see them. Because you can actually kill them fast enough. Alright. There we go. And each time you win, you're going to get a couple of cards that you don't have. Or ones that you do, but you can upgrade things based off of, like, multiple cards. So if you have, like, at least 2 cards, I believe 2 was the thing. Gives you a nice chunk of change because we had... well, hey, legendary. Legendary. Yeah. Alright. Are you going to take me away? There you go. Oh, wow, we made good gold on that one. 11,000. That'll give me a bunch of upgrades. All right, so, and we completed a daily quest. Very nice, very nice. All right, this has been Pathfinder Gallowspire Survivors. If you liked what you saw, there's a link in the description to the Steam page. And I hope you see you back here for the next one. Have a great day.